Cancer. It's Lighthouse Angel Messages. Today I have a career reading for you. We're going to see what Spirit has to say about your career and how we can get it moving forward. So, and get you some guidance. And that's exactly, I got your overall energy for your career, and the card that came out was guidance. It says, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Okay? And you know what I'm getting with this boat, this is Spirit in this boat with you. They want to guide you. You need to get into this boat. And you may not know where you're going. It could be, I'm seeing it's all black here, right? You could be in the, feeling like you're in the dark, lost, confused. They're saying, get into this boat, surrender the need to control, and I'm going to guide you, okay? I'm going to guide you, but you got to surrender and release the need to control when it comes to your career, okay? It can be and life in general, you know. All right. Let's see, what else does Cancer need to know? Okay. It says, innovation. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. So if you're working on a project and you are trying to get it out there, the Spirit is saying you're going to need to come up with new strategies, right? But doesn't mean it's not going to work, right? You just need to kind of maybe go back to the drawing board. Could be a side project that you're working on, and just test different ideas and see if they work. Let's see what else. Okay. It says, scribe. You have a great talent for writing and content creation. Your words are powerful to influence others that you can use to bring in income. That may be what you're working on. You could be working on a book, a website, something that you could be doing a blog. You could be creating some kind of art. Whatever it is, where you're writing, they're saying you've got great ideas. You just need to come up with some new strategies. Okay? So don't give up. Don't give up. They're going to guide you. Spirit's going to guide you. If you release the need to control, because, I'm seeing this, it's all black here. This is all black. Could be very lost, not knowing what ideas or what to create. You may be going through like a writer's block, I'm also getting. They want you to surrender and let them guide you, because they're going to guide you and show you and give you messages on those ideas. They're going to give you downloads. I suggest doing some meditation so you can get those downloads. Also pay attention when you're out and about, because they will show you signs. And when I'm saying signs, I'm saying, when you're eating lunch, you could hear someone say one word from a different table. It could be a sign. It could be something you see in the restaurant on the wall. It could be a sign. They're everywhere. You just have to be willing and open to seeing them. Okay? Now this popped out really quick, and it said opportunity. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. Yeah, Spirit is guiding you to this opportunity. Okay? And this opportunity may also help you come up with new ideas. But there's an opportunity coming in. I'm also going to get one more card. And for those Cancers who somebody who's been watching you, this opportunity is coming in because somebody is watching you. They've had their eye on you, and they're going to make you an offer. Okay? And everybody's going to be on a different timeline. Okay? Some of you may have just start creating a project, right, of something you're writing or doing. But make sure that you're following, Spirit's guidance. The divine is guiding you. But there is somebody who is seeing what you're doing, and they want to offer you something, okay? And they may help you come up with these other ideas that you haven't thought of. And this could be exactly where, I'm seeing the boat just kind of like guiding you like this, from what you innovate to what you're writing to this opportunity. So don't give up. It says, looking, have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. This person has been looking for someone like you, Cancer. Okay? They see something that you're doing. It could be like a side project, or, maybe you're posting something on the internet, showing your talents, and they've been watching you, and they like what they see, and they've been looking for someone like you. So be prepared to receive an email or a text from somebody who has an opportunity for you. Okay? So let's get more on this, Cancer, for you. And I just, another thing I just got, Cancer, was you're in the dark about this. You don't see this coming. You don't see this coming. But Spirit has been guiding you to this opportunity, but you don't see it coming. I think you're going to be very surprised from this person reaching out to you. Okay, let's see what else they have. Yep. We have the Ace of Wands. This is a new passion. It could be a new job opportunity. This is just a confirmation that this opportunity, they've picked you for this job, this project, this whatever this opportunity is going to be. It's going to be different for people, but this is something that you're going to be passionate about. I think you're also going to be shocked. It's the divine has guided this person to you to offer this job. I'm really getting that. And you don't see this coming. Failure is the mother of success. Okay, they don't want you, if this job requires you to have to make big changes, or maybe you started this one project and they want you to do another one, and so you have to release this one, or you think, well, I can't let that go, then I've put everything in this. Now that's like a failure. Like, don't look at it as a failure, because this is divinely driven towards you. Okay, this is what Spirit wants for you. Now, we always have ideas of what we think is best for us, but this is really what's meant for you. Okay, and because you're not going to see it coming, you may not think it's for you, but it is for you. And they don't want you to think, if you have to give something up, that it's a failure. This is actually, this is going to take you way further. You're going to be way happier than you thought this other thing that you were doing. And there might be a link here. I'm kind of getting that there's a link, but it's going to look very different, right? Which is why you're kind of in the dark here about this. You're not going to see this coming. I'm getting that. So you're not going to see this coming. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. For a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Okay, this person you've triggered something in this person that wants to offer you this opportunity. Like, you're like in his heart already, this person. This could be a business owner that they've met you and they can't stop thinking about you, and now they want to offer you a job or some kind of support, a passion project too, I'm getting. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live in, okay? So make sure that you're doing what you can to take care of your body, eating right, drinking lots of water, releasing those bad habits, eating healthy. Or this opportunity may, I'm also getting this opportunity may include resources to help you take better care of your body as well. When a person truly loves you, okay, now what I'm getting with this, you may be, and this isn't going to be for everybody, but if this job opportunity requires you to move, like it requires big change in your life, and you have to leave behind a person, like they can't go with you on this. This is usually when I get this card, okay, which is Spirit Cancer wants you to know what it means when a person truly loves you, okay, and they want you to really look at this, because if this person that you're with is telling you not to take this opportunity, you really need to think about what love truly is, okay? So this is for you if this is resonating with you. It says, when a person truly loves you, why ask you how, let me start over. When a person truly loves you, number one, they'll ask you how your day was and are truly interested in the answer. Number two, they hurt when you hurt. They hate to see you suffering and unhappy. Okay? Number three, they care about your happiness and well-being and consider your feelings when making decisions. Number four, they listen to what's bothering you and try to be supportive and helpful. Number five, they would never risk losing you by being unfaithful or disloyal. Number six, they would compromise and negotiate situations and make sure your feelings are considered when making decisions. And number seven, they tell you they love you and they show you in all the ways they treat you. Okay? So, keep this in mind. If this requires you to have to leave someone behind and you're unsure of that, this is to question, does this person actually truly love me? Okay? Every day is a fresh start. Yeah. It's never too late to have this new beginning. And maybe you've been looking for in your love reading, it was talking about ending a cycle. Okay? And maybe you're looking like, you know what, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to have this fresh start. Okay? And this is just confirming for you that this opportunity is going to bring you this fresh start, which that may even offer you an opportunity to take better care of your body. For I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Isaiah 41:13. That's this boat. Okay? God is with you. He's holding your right hand in this boat. He doesn't want you to fear. He's going to help you make this transition into this fresh start. Okay? You don't need to take this person with you that doesn't really need, it doesn't know how to show you true love. Doesn't know how to provide you with the depth of love. They can't match you, right? It's very possible they may be unhealed, and so they can't really give you the kind of love that you deserve. Stop putting your life on hold because of how you feel about your body. Okay. If you're somebody who is like, well, if I only lose, 10 more pounds, then, maybe I'll start dating, or maybe I'll go for that job, or whatever. They don't want you to put your life on hold because you feel like your body isn't where it's supposed to be. Okay? But do take action on making any changes to make yourself healthy. Right? Let me read this one right here. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live in. And how you take care of your body, what you feed it, does affect your energy. It does affect your mindset. It does affect your attitude, how you feel. It does even affect your confidence in some people. So it's very important that you take care of it, but don't allow your body to hold you back from the life you deserve. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Okay? And I'm seeing these hearts on here. So it says better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. On your love reading, Cancer, we got date. This person may show up like super early, right? Because he's afraid of being late. Okay? So, or this there might be a meeting for this job opportunity, right? And you may be nervous. Make sure you're early, okay? It's better to be early than to be late. Make today amazing. You have a choice every day to be happy or to be miserable. They both take the same amount of effort. So make sure you do what you need to do to keep that positive vibe, that positive outlook. Continue to think positive, be positive. Happiness is enjoying the little things in life. Yeah, make an amazing day by noticing the little things in life. Getting out in nature, be grateful for the things that you have in your life today. It does really change your vibration. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. Matthew 21:22. Okay, you may have been manifesting this. You may have believed and were trying to manifest this job and asking for it in prayer. And Spirit here is telling, I'm answering your prayers. It's coming in. Okay? I have the Knight of Cups. What I'm getting with this is this opportunity that's coming in here. Okay? I feel like that's another representation of this opportunity. It also could be news coming in, the news coming in from this opportunity, or it also could be love offer as well. Like this could be also Cancer. It could be, it's going to be different for everyone. But this opportunity for a job may lead to love as well. And that might be an interconnection with the love reading that I did earlier. God's word gives life. Matthew 4:4. God's word gives life. Okay? Make sure you stay prayed up. Make sure you are focusing on the divine and sharing those blessings with others. When you focus on gratitude, the tide of disappointment goes out and the tide of love rushes in. And that's what I was saying earlier, being grateful for all the little things, right? And when you focus on that, it changes your vibration from disappointment and sadness and lack to love, right? There's no higher power than love, okay? So focus on gratitude, focus on enjoying the little things, because you got something big coming in here for you, okay, that is being divinely guided to you. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. This is you, Cancer. You may have fallen down so many times, but you always got back up. And Spirit is here to say that they are so proud of you, that you never gave up on yourself. You kept getting up. You kept the faith, knowing that there are no failures, there's just lessons, right? And knowing that you were going to get to a place of peace and joy and happiness. Well, your opportunity, that you've been looking for is coming to you. Signs of healthy boundaries. Okay, now, we said earlier that if you're having to do a move for this opportunity and it means that you're going to have to leave someone behind, could be friends even. Maybe your friends are like, no, I don't think you should do that, or it could be an ex's, family, whatever. This may require you to have to put up some strong, healthy boundaries to make this transition, okay? It says, signs of healthy boundaries: saying no without guilt, asking for what you want or need, taking care of yourself, saying yes because you want to, not out of obligation or to please others, behaving according to your own values and beliefs, feeling safe to express difficult emotions and have disagreements, feeling supported to pursue your own goals, being treated as an equal, taking responsibility for your own happiness, not feeling responsible for someone else's happiness, being in tune with your own feelings, knowing who you are, what you believe, and what you like, right? It's really getting to know who you are and self-love as well. But make sure you hold those strong boundaries, right? This opportunity is from the divine. It's for you. Don't let others make you doubt that, right? Because you got up that 8th time. That 8th time. And now it's coming in for you. Change is scary, but so is staying the same. Change is scary, but so is staying the same. Is that not true? And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to change. Don't sit in fear, because staying the same can be even scarier than change. Especially if you're someone who doesn't like to stay in one place, likes to keep things evolving, right? It can be crippling when things stay the same. So don't let fear get in the way of this opportunity that may require a lot of change, I'm getting. Okay? Because you are good enough. And don't let how you feel about your body make you feel like you're not good enough for this job as either. It is only when you have mastered the art of loving yourself that you can truly love others. Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier with these boundaries. You really need to master the art of loving yourself. When you truly love yourself, whole, right? The good, the bad, all the wounds that you've healed. You now have like a self-awareness of yourself. You know what your triggers are, you know what your weaknesses are, and you love them all the same. You really get into your true power. And through loving yourself, then you're really capable at that point to truly offer real love to others. Okay, and I think that's where you are now, Cancer. You know, in your love reading, it was you ended a cycle. You're done. You're moving on to newer and better things. Right? You're innovating something new about yourself through writing. Now there's an opportunity. Someone sees it. You don't have to control your thoughts. You just have to stop letting them control you. Yeah, don't let old beliefs, old thought patterns control your new beginning here. You know, don't look in the rear view mirror. It never has anything good to tell you, right? You've spent, you know, I'm getting with this fall 7 times, stand back up. You know, you spent a lot of time in your mind about the past. Spirit doesn't want you to stay there. So don't let the past thoughts, past mindset control you and keep you there, because you've ended that cycle. You're now in this, you've mastered the art of loving yourself. Or you may be on the journey of that. You know, timelines are different for everyone. You know, there may be some things that you're still working on, like body image and stuff. But you're on your way there because through this darkness, the divine is guiding you. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, I want to get some more on that. I'm getting someone speaking their truth. This could be you, Cancer. You're like, okay, I'm ready to speak my truth. Okay, to someone or something. If you are searching for the one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. Yeah. If you're looking to make change in your life, you've got to look in the mirror and don't be afraid of that change. It's the journey of mastering the art of loving yourself, right? Is when you start going to create that true change in your life. But you have to let go of the past and the past mindset. You can't have the same mindset if you want a different environment. If you want your reality to change, you know, if you want to see different in your surroundings, you've got to change your vibration. And how do you change your vibration? Well, you've got to elevate. You've got to change how you think. You have to change how you speak. You've got to change what you believe. If you're around negative people, you're never going to create a positive life. You're just going to create more negative things, right? So you've got to pay attention. I mean, the people you hang around with, your family, your kids, all these things that do affect your energy, right? Which is why you have to create healthy boundaries. By all means, use some time to be alone. Yeah, and it's through being alone that you find yourself. So if you're someone who has a hard time being alone, you need to push through that fear and uncomfortability with being alone and really focus on doing that. You know, through alone, you find yourself. You learn who you truly are. You're not afraid to be who you are. Because everybody was created by God with their own unique set of traits. And that's how He created you. And yet everybody's trying to be like someone else. When really, your true power is being your own uniqueness and allow that to make you stand out, because that's the way God meant you to be. So being alone, you can really master the art of loving yourself. You know, it's really hard to do that when you're completely distracted by negative people, toxic situations, toxic relationships, you know, negative family, whatever it may be for you. It's really hard to change your life when you're constantly around that. So sometimes, you know, spending as much time as you can alone gives you that clarity, and it allows God to speak to you, to hear His voice, hear His guidance. All right, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. I'll get more on that in a second. I got one download. Stop chasing money. It will come automatically if you start chasing your passion. Yeah. Whatever this is that you're creating, you know, don't chase the money. Whatever you are passionate about, Spirit really wants you to chase that. Don't chase the money. Chase the passion. If you chase the passion, the money will come, because you'll naturally attract that in the vibration of chasing your passion. Okay? So don't chase the money, because what happens when you chase the money? Well, it just runs away from you. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Okay? Whatever has happened to you in the past, it could be a work situation, or it could be a love situation. It could be a choice that you made. You need to forgive yourself and give yourself the gift so that you can release that. Allow yourself not to carry that baggage anymore, because you have a new beginning coming here, Cancer. A new beginning that's going to bring a lot of change. That once you get to the other side of what you're afraid of, or on the other side of change, you're truly going to find your happiness. But you need to make sure that you forgive yourself. Okay? What I'm getting for this, and this is a side note, it's not going to be for everybody, with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I'm getting from this, and it's only going to be for a select few, that you are ready to speak the truth about an addiction you had, and you're ready to speak your truth in a way that can help others. You know, because you've overcome that. You got up that 8th time, maybe, and you got over this. So if you're someone who has suffered with an addiction in the past, and you always felt you had to hide your truth, I feel like now you're ready to speak the truth on it so that you can help others. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and He helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song I praise Him. Psalms 28:7. Yeah, He is your strength. He is your shield. He's going to protect you as long as you stay focused on Him, right? And don't get distracted by the temptations of the devil, right? He's going to protect you. And you need to have trust and faith in Him on where He's guiding you, because you have you may be feeling lost right now, like in the dark of what's next in my life, right? Maybe you're writing, I'm also getting with this, you may be wanting to write a story or some way put your story about your addiction in a book, or maybe some way of helping others. Shine bright like a diamond. You are a diamond, Cancer. You are a diamond, right? You have so much love to give, and sometimes us being water signs, is that, we get deeply burned sometimes because the depth of love that we can offer, very few people can match it. So Spirit is saying, don't forget you are a diamond, and your light needs to shine brightly, because that light is what heals others. Okay? I have the 9 of Wands. There is a heavy burden that you've been carrying. And I feel like this has to do, if this is your story about addiction, it could be all the burdens that you feel like you have to carry because of those bad choices. Spirit is saying you need to release those burdens, and you need to forgive yourself. It can be one of the hardest things to do, is to forgive yourself. But you need to forgive yourself. You need to drop those burdens, because now you've ended that cycle. You're on a new path. If you made this decision in the past with an addiction, right? Just know that it was meant to teach you a lesson. And now it's up to you to either carry this burden and continue to carry it, or release it and turn it into power. And what I mean by power is you take that pain, you alchemize it, and you turn it into something beautiful, masterful. Something that can inspire other people. Something that can help someone else who may be in your same boat that you were in back in, years ago, for some of you, where you were suffering and fighting this addiction. There are so many people that are in that same. But you can't help people if you're still carrying around all the burdens from it. You're right? People need to hear and know that about your strength, how you overcame this, how you completely changed your life, how you're now writing a book about it, and this opportunity that's getting offered to you. So what are you going to do how to turn these burdens into a powerful change in your life? How you're going to alchemize it and turn it into a beautiful manifestation. And by doing that, it's going to turn into a bright light. You can turn this 9 of Wands into a diamond if you choose to. Everything's a choice. So my question to you, Cancer, is if this is your story and you've suffered with addiction in the past, or any bad decisions that you carry a heavy burden on, what are you going to do to drop that burden so that you can become the bright light that's like a diamond that people need in their life? What are you going to do to drop this burden? How are you going to transform this into something powerful? That's something I really would like, if that's your story, to really think about. Okay? Now, I'm going to get you one card, and this is angel number card. And this is a number that when you see it, it's a confirmation from Spirit that they are with you, that they are guiding you. And if you need to, it's a guide to tell you that you need to come back to this reading, that you're missing something and you need to get back on track. So let's see what number Spirit has for you as a confirmation. And we have number 29. So when you see this number, this is a confirmation from Divine that they are with you. They are guiding you in the darkness here. Okay? But you need to release and listen to the signs. And if you feel you need to come back to this reading to hear it again, please do so. Okay? Number 29, it says, you are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. That's what I'm really getting at here. Whoever's innovating something or writing something. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. Okay? Don't give up on your ideas here. You've got a powerful opportunity coming in. Someone is seeing you. So this is your confirmation that the divine is with you. So pay attention for this, for number 29. Okay, Cancer? Okay. And then I'm going to get you one last card, and then that's going to be the message about your career. I hope this is giving you some insight on what you might be seeing at this time. This could be happening now, could be happening in the future. But I hope this is giving you some insight and some clarity and helps you get moving forward on your ideas. Okay. It says, and this commandment we have from him, whoever loves God must also love his brother. 1 John 4:21. Okay? So make sure that you spread the love of God to those around you. That's what I'm really getting from this. Okay? There, like I said, there is nothing powerful than love. So make sure you keep spreading the positive word of God to those that are around you. Okay, Cancer? All right, that's my message. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care, Cancer.